Good morning, my friends, and welcome to our first reading lesson of the week. We are going to be rocking and rolling with some review for these final 2 weeks. So we're going to be discussing things that we've already talked about this year, but we're going to be building on them and really working to cement those thoughts and strategies in our brain. And what we're going to be first focusing on this week is the idea of main idea. And you might be thinking, well, Miss Murray, we've talked about that quite a bit, but guess what? We can always practice more. We can always get stronger. So we're going to dive on in. And what we're going to really try and focus on today is what is the main idea and how can I find it? Well, we know that every story, whether fiction or nonfiction, has a main idea. And the main idea really is what the story is all about, right? Um, Maybe if it's a fiction story, there's a lesson or moral learned. And in nonfiction, we can oftentimes tell, of course, that what the whole story is about, and we zoom in. What is that most important point? Of course, along with the main idea is supporting details. And we know supporting details are the important information, important points that we use to just help describe and support that main idea, that helps show what is the most important thing about this text, right? And makes it stronger. Earlier in the year, we used the idea of a main idea table. So the main idea and the details were the legs and the main idea was the seat, and those details hold up and support that main idea. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to quickly practice in a passage about a nonfiction passage about Niagara Falls. Okay, so we're going to read it and we're going to look for the main idea. Niagara Falls is one of the most beautiful sights in North America. It is on the Niagara River, halfway between Lake Ontario and Lake Erie. Niagara Falls is located on the American and Canadian border. The American Falls is 167 feet high. On the Canadian side, the Horseshoe Falls is 161 feet high. So again, we're looking to try and understand what is this main idea, right? What is this story all about? What is the author trying to tell us? Well, certainly, this whole story was about Niagara Falls, right? We can say the topic if we go back, sorry. The whole topic is about Niagara Falls, and zooming on in, we can see that they talk about how beautiful it is, right? How big it is. So they're giving us all this information. We're zooming in on this, being what the story is all about. So my friends, you're going to have the opportunity to do this exact same activity today. Of course, you're going to be using a different nonfiction story. And again, when you're looking for that main idea, you're thinking to yourself, what is this story all about? Honestly, we can also just think about, are there repeated words? Are there repeated phrases or ideas? These are all things we've talked about earlier in the year that will help us come to understand the main idea. So with that, my dears, I'm going to let you go. We're going to come back tomorrow with another reading lesson, and I can't wait to see what you write. All right, thank you.